Finney Smith will check back in here, give Nick Claxton a break, and almost feels at times like they're going to try to keep Claxton on the floor when Victor's on the floor and go small with Finney Smith when he's not. Finney Smith gets the pass and he's fouled. Young NBA career.
Yeah, that one looked pretty good though. So again, that's what the Nets want to do, spread you out, move the ball around, look for some three-point balls.
Keldon attacks the paint over Schroeder for two. And again, Sean, you said it. I don't know if Brooklyn has anybody on the roster who can stop Keldon Johnson.
They don't, apparently. I mean, that was a good-looking move there and just overwhelmed Schroeder at the rim.
An offensive rebound and another possession, and Bridges makes some
effort and hustle. Don't necessarily have to score the basketball. Again, Pop is looking for guys that are going to defend first. You have to make some shots, okay, then that's a little bit better.
Spurs falling back into a 3-2 zone. Wilson front rims the three-pointer.
You know, all of a sudden these teams start making all these three-point balls on us. Orlando did the same thing the other night.
Brooklyn is 7 of 11 from 9 of 12. Or in the third quarter, beg your pardon.
Well, they blew it wide open.
Bridges off the back. Final minute of the opening quarter. Here's the Spurs down 5, 31-26. Schroeder turning the corner. He'll pull up from the elbow. And to Schroeder. Instant off.
Worked himself into an easy 8-10 footer.
Averages 14 in his career and almost 5 assists. Collins will let the three fly. Keldon brings down the board. The possession here for the Spurs. Blake Wesley sizing up Finney Smith, gathers contact, and he'll get himself to the line.
Actually like Keldon.
This season, 15 of 30. Since the quarter. Random not even guarding Schroeder, and then it turns into a turnover. Wesley off to the races, and Blake Wesley with a hammer down over Schroeder.
Blake Wesley just continues to be a nuisance. Malachi Branham out there to help, and Blake Wesley goes top shelf right over the top of Schroeder. Now, we've seen a number of highlight-type plays from Blake Wesley this year, and he just surprises everybody with his athleticism.
33-30. You're watching San Antonio Zone, Ken's 5. Barlow seeing the Brooklyn Nets for the first time in his career. 47-39, halfway through the second quarter. Schroeder back on, turning the corner. Nice drop off Claxton. Barlow did a good job to hold his ground. Claxton left it short, out of bounds.
Yeah, G-League, you just got to be able to carry that over to the next level.
Keldon Johnson back on for the Spurs. Perfect from the field. 3 of 3 in the paint. He's got a three-pointer as well. 9 points for Keldon. Vassell pulls up over Wilson, swishes the jumper. Let's come back and hit his last 2 from the floor. He's up to 8 points. Doesn't want to wait to the second half to get going.
No, he doesn't.
Schroeder. Jalen Wilson. Dennis Smith Jr. now with 4 to shoot in the paint. Out of his hand, Schroeder has to fire. Block. Devin came up and skied and swatted that one away. 6-point game. Wesley. Back to Vassell. He's got to look for 3. Now. 6 points for Wilson off the bench. Lead back to 9. Nets as a team are 9 of 16 from downtown. Spin move from Sohan to the paint. Rebounds and 7.5 assists. We know what he is now. He's never going to be a shooter. And that's been established at this point of his career.
Yeah, but you put scores around him, he's going to feed them. They're going to make a nice living off Ben Simmons.
Keldon Johnson had to shoot.
More shots for Keldon. That's my order.
Yes, sir. Keldon with a game-high 12. Schroeder trying to match him there and left that one short, and Dominic Barlow.
Vassell, those guys have to get the bulk of the shots.
Evans made 3 of his last 4 from the field. Thomas lobs it up, and Claxton is...
Times for my liking.
2 of 6 from the field in his 11 minutes so far in the game. Thomas picking up the dribbles, lobbing it back out now to Bridges. 8 to shoot here with Schroeder out top. Claxton rolling, will get it from Schroeder, and Claxton going down.
Play. As soon as Victor steps into the driving lane, the pass is to Claxton for an easy dunk.
Now they go to Victor inside, and a foul. You said they're number 5 in offensive rebounds. That's their 8th of the game. Have turned that into 14 second chance points. Victor Wembanyama back in to start the 4th for the Spurs. Out of his hands, ends up in the hands of Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons behind the back. Smith Jr. just hit a 3. Misses on that attempt. The inbound here to Ben Simmons. Somewhere Dirk Nowitzki's smiling. Simmons up top, 10 to shoot. Thomas into Trey Jones. Picks up the dribble, somehow found that pass through. Spurs dodge a bullet there as Victor brings down the rebound. 3rd rebound of the game for Wembanyama. Trey Jones turning the corner to Vassell. That pass deflected. Blake Wesley rather. That one laid up to Victor from Trey, and he's fouled. Thomas, as he turns the corner, runs into Wembanyama. Out of his hands and back out to Finney-Smith with 5 on the shot clock. Simmons attacking Wesley. Falling away from the basket with the left hand.
Put very much outside the paint, but he just took up the space there. Shows off his size and touch.
Blake Wesley forced to shoot that 3 and missing badly. Simmons on the break, drops it off. Dennis Smith Jr. rushing off Julian Champagnie late. His 5th assist of the night.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't see what he likes, but he realizes he's got somebody trailing the break, turns around, drops it off, gets the offense started.
Wemby's foul, found the range in this one. He's misfired on all 4 of his attempts tonight in his first game back in Brooklyn. Wesley going for the steal, picks it up off the deck, and uses the window underneath for...
Not like he does anything crazy or anything silly. Forces a little double team, gets it out to Malachi.
Barlow will go to the pretty good line. 7 points and 8 rebounds in 11 minutes. Watford. Get a trip.